Thank you.
Good day in the end then from Raheem Sterling, scoring the match winner for Manchester City, and also, interestingly, wearing the captain's armband ahead of more experienced campaigners like Sergio Aguero, which was an interesting shout.
Yeah, I just think he's even that interview, he's got so much confidence, grown in maturity. I thought it was a fabulous finish of his, and it was nice to see him actually play a bit more central, closer to Sergio Aguero. Mahrez stayed wide on the right-hand side, Phil Foden on the left-hand side, and it just shows you Pep is always looking for a little wrinkle, something to surprise the opposition, and Raheem is just so comfortable playing everywhere, and fabulous goal from him.
Showing his adaptability to his manager.
Yeah, I think he wanted to get him in them pockets of space, and it's very difficult for defenders. We don't know if to go in there or not. It's really difficult to pick up.
Let's have a look at the all-important goal that won it in the end then for Manchester City. He showed his composure, did he not? And this was after some good work, particularly this ball here from Riyad Mahrez.
Yeah, they've Arsenal pressed, and they've played round the press very well. And yeah, Hector Bellerin again, you know, and the goalkeeper. I always look at it defensively, to be honest with you, but yeah, great stuff by Man City. They've played around the press. It's a George Graham press, a Mikel Arteta press system they've got in place now. Man City were too good. They passed it around, and he steps inside Hector too easy. The goalkeeper, you know, you're pushing it into the danger zone there.
Should he have done better then?
Absolutely. You know, you've got to push it away out the danger zone, and he's had a tap in, which is disappointing.
In composure in front of the goal from Sterling was interesting. It shows how much he's kicked on the last couple of years.
I just think he doesn't get enough credit for his finish, and I think he's improved dramatically. And it's interesting, he said there, I think before he didn't want to be in the box, in between the posts. Now he loves being in there, and that's where that goal came from.
One thing you noticed throughout the game, Ederson's distribution, although it's not the first time we've spoken about it.
I'll tell you what, we've got some of the best passers in the world in the Premier League. This guy might be one of the best. Kevin De Bruyne is the best, but I mean, some of the balls Ederson played, this is after about 30 seconds in the game. Arsenal come to press, as Tony was saying, one ball over the top, and we'll beat you. And look how quickly they get in. Literally 40 seconds after the start of the game, they almost score and make it 1-0. And that's all from Ederson's terrific passing. If you're going to press, if you're going to go in, then they'll play that one in there into Bernardo Silva. Great little set. And again, they're off. And look how quickly they can get up the pitch. Tony hates the fact all these short sideways passes, but if the keeper plays a good one, then you can get up the pitch. But look at this for a pass, by the way. Look at the run. He plays passes like a number 10. It's ridiculous. I mean, that is over 80 yards.
He's man of the match for me. I mean, man of the match. Two great saves.
Brilliant.
And his distribution was fantastic today.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Tony, I mean, how crucial is it to have a goalkeeper like that to imprint that style of play? And I suppose that just goes to show, I suppose, the distance Arsenal have to come if they need to go to that level.
That makes perfect sense for me. If the team's pressing onto you, the goalkeeper misses them out and he goes straight over the top of the head. So Arsenal kept on playing it short, you know. The goalkeeper's got to be the boss in that situation. You've got to push your team away and say, look, it's not on in this situation. We can't play it short. Bang. And Ederson did it superbly well there. His first goal. And I've got to say, Ruben Diaz, centre half, goalkeeper, you got yourself a clean sheet, wins them the match.
Yeah. From Arsenal's perspective, what will be the main positives?
I think it's time for a back four. I've been saying it since the start of the season.
The back three hasn't done too badly for them since they've
He wins your cup games, it don't win your league titles, you know. And I think if he wants to build for the future, I think he's got problems with Hector. His defending today wasn't very good at all. But I'd like them to go into a back four. They've got Gabriel now, you know, get him a partnership. You know, they've had a bit of unlucky at the start with Holding going down, but get them into a back four now. They look like they've got a holding midfield player that's got a bit of presence, you know, and build for the future.
Owen, would you agree with the reversion to a back four?
I think he's working towards that. I don't think he has the personnel just as he wants it. I think he probably wants to play a bit that 4-3-3, but because he doesn't really trust them to play maybe in a 2, he puts 3 around hoping that it works. So I think Tony's going to get his wish, maybe not just tonight.
A few more losses and I think he'll do it.
Time to move on.